Hello everyone, I'm the Viking General and this short video will be about the general unit and character. Let's begin. Generals cannot be recruited through normal means. They can only be recruited through events, which can trigger after winning a battle without a general or a random dilemma event. The other way is if a male family member comes of age. When a family member comes of age is mostly down to random chance. Enlisting a general through the event costs 1000 koku, but a family member will be free. Both have a base upkeep of 100 koku. Their stats are average, but they do have high morale. Furthermore, their unit size is the same as a hero unit. However, the largest downside to using your general in combat is the small chance your general gets killed, removing him permanently from the campaign map. A general's bodyguard unit will lose every one-on-one fight against melee infantry and cavalry, even while dismounted and fighting a single Yari Ashigaru unit. Sure, they can take out a missile unit on their own, but they will suffer a decent number of casualties, one of which could be your general himself. Even if you don't particularly care about your general, your troops will, and they will suffer a significant morale penalty if your general dies. Using a general for combat is only useful very early on in the campaign, when the battles are small and you don't have any cavalry yet. As soon as you get light cavalry, you should stop using your general for any combat duties. Of course, after winning a battle, you can still use your general to run down enemy units. Even though a general isn't as strong in direct combat as other units, a general has a very important role in your army, buffing your other troops. Let's quickly go over the abilities a general can use. There are 2 passive and 4 active abilities. The 2 passive abilities are morale boost, one which infects his entire army, and the other is a strong morale boost within his circle of influence, indicated by the blue circle around him. The first active ability is the Inspire ability, which targets a single unit, increasing its morale greatly, gives the unit 3 melee attack, and if it's a missile unit, it also gets plus 15 accuracy and plus 10 to reload skill. The second active ability is the Rally ability, which gives a temporary morale boost in the circle around the general, which can help prevent units from routing and help routing units to rally. The third active ability is the Regroup Position ability. This ability tells reinforcements and rallied units where to go. The fourth ability is Stand and Fight, which requires the general to have picked it up on the skill tree. More on that later. This will make your general dismount and form a small square formation with your general in the center. During this, the unit cannot move, but it increases the influence range by about a third, and every unit within that range will have their melee attack increased by 2 and their reloading skill increased by 5. However, we're not really done yet, since a general is both a unit and a character, and are deeply interwoven, since a general's skills and level can impact his usefulness as a combatant or as a support unit. For example, the level of the general increases the passive morale bonuses units get while under the command of the general. Generals, like other characters, can reach a max rank of 6, at which point they have 12 skill points to spend on the skill tree. Skills can only be selected if the general has the required rank, as can be seen on the left side of the skill tree. While it might be tempting to go down the right side of the tree to make your general a better fighter, I would strongly advise to resist that temptation. Even if you max the bottom right skill, Legendary Warrior, you won't be able to make as much impact on the battle outcome than if you invested in other skills. Even if you have more generals than armies, I'd still recommend not going down the right side. You never know when one of your generals might die on the battlefield or gets assassinated, and it's good to have replacements ready. On top of that, it takes one wrong casualty in your unit of strong fighters is permanently gone. So, what are the skills to work towards then? 2 skills I highly recommend maxing out are Strategist and Infantry Leader. Strategist increases your campaign movement range, which is extremely useful in all situations. Infantry Leader gives access to the very strong Stand and Fight ability, as well as passively boosting every infantry unit in the army with a plus 3 on their melee attack. Maxing those 2 skills means we have 6 skill points left to spend. Those can be invested in Stealthy if you like night battles, but I'd recommend going for either Intimidating to reduce enemy morale, or to max the Inspirational skill for saving money, slightly increasing morale, and more importantly, increase casualty replenishment rate. As for Retainers, you want to keep an eye out for those that boost your army or help you on the campaign map in some way, and stay away from Retainers that only boost your general's unit. In conclusion, it's best to build your general as a support unit who can increase the effectiveness of its troops. Keep your general close to the front line for maximum effectiveness, but remember that your general is a fragile unit and needs to be protected by other units. Keep him safe and use his abilities wisely, and he can turn the tide of an entire battle. Thank you for watching. Hello everyone, if you're new to the channel and like what you've seen so far, please consider subscribing and clicking on the bell icon to get notified when I upload new videos like these. Thank you very much, and I wish you all a pleasant day.